Yo, everybody. We are 2 weeks from the draft. 2 weeks from the draft. I can't wait. I'm excited, man. This is an important draft for the Eagles. This is a very important draft for the Eagles because of their choices in free agency, because of what they did in free agency. They have put more pressure on themselves in the draft to make sure they get it right. You can't mess up on your first round pick. You can't mess up on your second round pick. These picks gotta hit because think about it. If your free agents leave at the end of the year, what are you left with? You're left with nothing. So you gotta make sure that you draft good here, okay? Now, a lot of these mock drafts, a lot of the drafts that I'm seeing, a lot of them are scaring me. What I'm seeing people are selecting for the Eagles is scary. It's bad, and if it happens, we are screwed. They will screw this team up. Howie Roseman will be out. Doug Peterson will be out, and it'll be all over. That's the truth. I hope these mock drafts are wrong. So, with that said, because I want some sanity back in these mock drafts, which I should say that most of these mock drafts, they just look at the need, and that's it. They don't really think about the strategy of the team. But I'm going to inject it into the mock drafts. I'm going to be putting out a mock draft sometime this weekend or early next week, and I'll do a few leading up into the draft. That way we can have some sanity in this mock draft because I just can't take what I'm seeing. It's ridiculous. Now, what do I want to see from the Eagles in this draft? It's very simple. The first thing I want to see is them getting the top talent at 14. Forget need, forget position, the best talent available. You need a top-notch guy. You've seen with the injury, last week to Bo Allen, that a position that's deep, that you think is deep, can change in one night. So what's a need now may not be a need next year. What you think is a secure position could be a need overnight. So always take the best player in the first round. 14, you take the best talent. I want to see 2 running backs in this draft coming out of it. I want to see a lead back, a number 1 back, and I want to see a number 2 back. I want to see a Darren Sproles type running back, somebody to take his place, because most likely this is his last year. So like a Tariq Cohen in the mid rounds. Now, I also want to see 2 cornerbacks come out of this draft. I want to see early rounds, 2 corners. Early to mid rounds, let's say. So 3rd and 4th round, I'd like to see corners back to back. Maybe 2nd and 3rd round, back to back corners. But I want to see 2 corners who are very talented that we expect them to be starters. I want that to come out of this draft. I also want the Eagles to steal the show. I want a big move. I want something at home to get the fans pumped. I want something exciting to talk about. And I believe it's going to happen. Some sort of big trade in a good way that we all could agree on as Eagle fans that this was the move to make. I want to see that in the draft. I want to see the Eagles bring in another center and get another center so we can eventually replace Kelsey. So these are some of the things that I want to see coming out of this draft that is very important. I'll be putting out my mock draft later this weekend or early next week. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later.